Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm continuing doing top 10s of Spongebob seasons with season 5. 10. The Two Faces of Squidward. Squidward becomes handsome after surgery, and it seems to be really good at first, but it ends up being more of a hassle to Squidward. This episode has handsome Squidward, that is all I need to say. 9. Bucket Sweet Bucket. Plankton tricks SpongeBob, Patrick and Squidward into decorating the chum bucket while he steals the Krabby Patty formula. This is a good episode with a lot of comedy, and it has Squidward and Plankton interaction which I wish would happen more. 8. Money Talks. Mr. Krabs makes a deal with the Flying Dutchman to sell his soul for the ability to speak to money. This episode has a good story, good comedy, and it's 4 minutes shorter than most episodes as a bonus. 7. The Original Fry Cook. When SpongeBob meets the fry cook he replaced named Jim, he fears Jim will steal his job. I really like the story of this episode because it puts more focus on the story more than comedy, which makes the episode feel unique. I also like the flashback scenes with Krusty Krab before SpongeBob. 6. SpongeBob vs. the Patty Gadget. Squidward gets a Krabby Patty making machine to take SpongeBob's job. This is my personal favourite of the season 5 short because of how good the rhyming is. 5. Spy Buddies. Mr. Krabs gets SpongeBob and Patrick to spy on Plankton. Although the comedy is great, the best thing about this episode is the twist ending, which won't be spoiled, but it makes the whole thing really good rewatch. 4. The Inmates of Summer. SpongeBob and Patrick go to a prison camp instead of a summer camp by mistake. In my opinion, this episode is a really good comedy. I don't really have much more to say about it than that. 3. Roller Cowards. SpongeBob and Patrick plan to go to the other world for a new roller coaster, but they are both scared and don't want the other one to know. This episode has a lot of comedy and it also has a good moral. 2. Friend or Foe. Mr. Krabs tells the story of how the formula was created and how he and Plankton went from friends to enemies. Meanwhile, Patchy and Potty become fry cooks. I really like flashback episodes from TV shows, and this is a great example, and it is interesting about how the Krabby Patty formula was created. However, Enemy and Yours said that the Krabby Patty was an old family recipe. But similar to Monster University, our inconsistency doesn't hurt this episode. Honourable mentions are Goo Goo Gas, Crab Sayer Mode, Rise and Shine, and 20,000 Patties Under the Sea. 1. Singer-Songer Patrick. Patrick turns a poem into a song that turns Bikini Bottom into chaos. Unlike my other number ones, this doesn't have a big reason about why it's number 1 other than it's a comedy. In my opinion, it's one of the funniest episodes of the entire show, and a good example of how funny the show can be. Also, I wrote this song as a masterpiece of music. In conclusion, like season 4, season 5 was also flawed but good, but I personally prefer it over season 4 because the good episodes are better. But for the bad episode, you'll find out what they are in my next SpongeBob Top 10. Top 10 worst SpongeBob episodes from season 4 and 5. The end.